So Dark Omen, you told me that when you had 3 strong teams, you would come out ahead of the Cobras.
Yeah.
And that's what happened? I guess your confidence has paid off?
That's true. Yeah, we had a good game. We executed our game plan and it worked. Not as well as we hoped. We still have a few tricks up our sleeve and we can step it up a notch still. I'm happy.
So what was the game was you were in green?
Yeah.
And Legacy was in red and then Cobras were in blue.
Yeah.
And so there was a base swap, is that what occurred?
I wouldn't say, or I'm not actually sure if it was a clean base swap or not. Our tactic was just to work a lot. So we were not really putting on one base, we were going different and having a high pace and we were all over the arena. It paid off, hard work.
Yeah.
We kind of got this feeling that GP might come to our base with full team, and that's what happened. We just switched to their base and started keeping that base out of Cobras. And then we saw that GP was doing the same. They were holding our base from Cobras and we were holding their base from Cobras, and then that was basically easy. Second place for us. Then we knew that.
So if you locked out the Cobras, you could get a second place, and that was really your strategy.
No, basically we were trying to win because we knew that we were hoping basically that Cobras would come to our base because our base is easier compared to, well, I don't know, GP is a good team, so basically, you know what I mean? We hoped the Cobras would come to our base, and then we could defend against them and got the points from defending and denials and so forth. But it didn't happen. They went to GP's base, and then we were too slow to lift and to push short of the limits, so that we could get the back point. So that one ended up as us as a second place.
Well, good luck. I hope next game you play GP, you can take it out.
That's what I hope to.
So we opened out with our attack over to green base, saw that GP had dumped, which isn't surprising. They've been dumping or turtling most of their games, and Red's response to that was to counter dump to their base, which was green. We'd already got one of the green base, or maybe 2 at that point, but once that had happened, there was not much we could do about it. Trying to defend their base, our own base, while attacking one of the other bases didn't work. We got muscled around by their attack skills a lot. Didn't really break any of the bases while they were taking and defending it simultaneously.
So just all in all, a tough game?
Really tough. When you get base swapped, it's always hard to recover. And in this maze in particular, in blue base, you're kind of in the middle of it, and there's not really much you can do. It's probably the hardest base to defend. There's just not much you can do.
And then you just played a game against Australia and SFP, and you redeemed yourself. You totally smashed.
That one went a little better, or a lot better. Headed over to SFP, and we found them defending with 2 players, which I think is always interesting in the Worlds format. On Nexus, a 2-man defense almost always goes down on the 30 seconds. It seems to me 2-man is almost as weak as 1-man or no man. You'd think with their 3 attack out they'd get more bases, but they kind of thrashed into blue base while we were poking them from behind. And when they came to us, blue poking them from behind because their green base was essentially free for everyone to get in. It may as well have been a dump, and it didn't really work out for them.